guys, and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Battle Series, the School of Hard Knocks. So throughout this episode, like every other, we'll be jumping on to the Pokemon Global Link Battle Spot ladder, playing under the Championship Battle rules, which are the equivalent rule set of the VGC 2018 season. So it is Friday, the weekend is finally here. I hope you guys are well. If you've got anything planned for the weekend, let me know. I'd love to hear about it. I will be back next week, so we're gonna have one more odd episode on Monday, and then we'll be back up and running on Wednesday next week as normal. Looking forward to coming back and getting things back on track with you guys. I hope you've enjoyed this little interim period where I've been away on holiday. Obviously just wanted to play a couple of fun teams. Nothing too serious, but it's nice seeing some other Pokemon that we haven't seen so much played on the channel as well, like Sylveon, like Mawile. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed it while I've been away. I'll be obviously keeping tabs on stuff while I am away, but as always, if you enjoy the content, guys, do leave a like on the video. It does really help the channel out, and subscribe if you're not already, so you stay up to date with all of our content that we have coming out on a weekly basis. And also, just before we forget, so I am repping one of these lovely Flinched clothing t-shirts that give you all the luck in the world. So the RNG gods shine down upon you when you wear these shirts, because you are going to be part of the Flinched squad. So if you want to join the Flinched squad, buy some merch from the channel. You can support the channel that way, and head over to Teespring. The link will be in the description below, and you can look lovely in one of these amazing shirts, which they are actually really nice, and I'm not just saying that for the sake of it. The material, the quality is really good, so and they look nice as well, I think, at least anyway. But on to the battling, because that's what it's all about. We're playing Charizard-Y, Sylveon, Landorus-T, and Tapu Koko, Kartana, and Cresselia. So we finished up with a decent enough result on Wednesday. We've had a few ups and downs this week with the team, but hopefully we can finish on a positive today, get a good couple of games. Like I say, we'll be playing an odd team on Monday. Just, I don't know, I'll pick something random and play it on Monday for a little bit of fun before I'm back, because I land, I think, on Tuesday morning, so I'll be in no fit state to record anything Tuesday morning. I'll record an episode probably Tuesday night with a new team that I'll kind of develop from comments from you guys telling me what teams you'd like to play and things over the last 2 weeks, and we'll be kicking off with that on Wednesday. Then we'll have the stream on Thursday next week. Obviously there'll be no stream on Tuesday because I'll probably be pretty tired by the time I get back and just getting unpacked and adjusting and things like that. So we've got Cap as our first opponent from Japan, 1799 rating, playing a solid rain team of Politoed, Kingdra, Gardevoir, which is going to be the Mega, Incineroar, Tapu Koko, and Ferrothorn. So Charizard's going to have a great time, I feel, in this match today. So let's see. I think, yeah, Charizard is very good. Tapu Koko is going to be a bit of a problem. But we definitely want a Charizard. We're going to lead with Charizard because we want to get that Mega Evolution in as soon as possible. The Ferrothorn could be a bit tricksy, but I think we could manage with it alright. Let's go Landorus, because the Koko can be very problematic for us. I think we're going to need a good switch into stuff, so probably something like Cresselia is not bad, and then offensively Koko's really good, I guess, against the majority of stuff. Gardevoir is going to be a bit tricky as well. But, and this is why Kartana might be actually better than Koko, because we've got the Sash on it. It hits the Ferrothorn for good damage. We've got Smart Strike for the Guardy. We've got Leaf Blade for those water types. Sacred Sword for Incineroar. Sacred Sword for Ferrothorn. Leaf Blade for Koko. Yeah, let's bring Cart here. Cart seems like a very good pick. We just need to get ourselves around the Intimidate from that Incineroar. We've got to be a bit careful because the Gardevoir will probably try and get Trick Room up, maybe, as another option as well. So let's see what Cap is doing. He's on the cusp of 1800. Can we stop him? I feel mean saying that, though. I know what it's like when you're up there and you're like, one more win and I'm over it, and then you're so close and then it never happens. So maybe we do, maybe we don't know as well. I wonder if this Politoed has Rain Dance. I've got such a strong feeling that it has Rain Dance. Maybe does. The Kingdra probably has Rain Dance though, doesn't it? Okay, so we'll protect Char. Yeah, you've got to imagine. Yeah, I reckon it does. I think it probably does. We'll Mega Evolve and we'll protect. And we'll bring in Cresselia. Do we bring in Cresselia or do we bring in Kartana? I think they're going to be focusing down on that Charizard too much. So let's bring in Kartana here. I fully expect Rain Dance to come out. Just I want to bring Kartana in here. I want to keep Crest in the back if I can, because it's going to be a good switch in if Rain Dance does come out from one of these Pokemon. Because we're going to have to get the Charizard out ASAP if that is the case. So we do get the Drought, get rid of that rain. Let's see. There's the Rain Dance. And I'm protecting because if a Rain Dance comes out and then we see a Hydro Vortex, it's not going to be good. There's the Rain Dance from the Kingdra, yeah. We called it! Politoed, has it got the Z move? Totally expect it. No, just a Surf. Oh, that's not great for Kartana. We take it, but it's not ideal. Charizard's in a world. I don't know if we can do much here. This is really, really not great. We've got to protect Kartana here, because we will just go down to whatever the Kingdra throws out at us. And if this is where we see the Z move. Oh, a nice beam into Kartana and probably another Surf. Yeah. Now I wonder if we see... I wonder if my opponent predicts that we go into Charizard again and goes for a Rain Dance again. And this is where we could kind of maybe get away with going for a Leaf Blade into... Do we go into the Kingdra slot? Or the Politoed? No, I think we go into the Kingdra and expect the Kingdra to go Rain Dance again. Politoed going to switch out. Incineroar going to come in for the Intimidate. No, it's not even messing around, it's just going to go straight for an Ice Beam. We do get the Icy Wind off. Okay. Let's bring in Landorus. Like, we'll be able to outspeed the Incineroar. Sorry, the Kingdra now, because we've got Scarf. But we've got the Fake Out to, like, contend with. So, maybe got Icy Wind and bring in Charizard. The problem is now, our options for switching in and out when this rains up, they're not ideal. We really need to try and get... okay, so Fake Out into the Landorus, Ice Beam into that slot as well. Another Icy Wind off. Now the Politoed's going to come back in. Oh, we can Side Shock the Kingdra, bring the Landorus in, I guess. But we'd probably take a Water attack into the Charizard now if the Politoed comes in. And there's every chance that the Incineroar goes just knock off into Cresselia. Yeah, here comes the Politoed. So we could lose Landorus either way here. And then once we lose Landorus, we lose our way to deal with Incineroar. Rain Dance on Kingdra is really good, really strong. Z move. Yeah. Unless it's into Cresselia. But you've got to imagine it would be into the Charizard. Yeah. We can bring our Charizard in, but I mean, at this point, all my opponent needs to do now is switch the Politoed out. I think we needed Sylveon in this match, really, so we could have went maybe Trick Room and then really started putting a lot of pressure on with Sylveon against the rain, because that does work pretty well. There's not really much we can do. I mean, the Politoed just switches back out into Incineroar. The Kingdra probably protects as well. I mean, we can... So any point of Icy Winding, we're probably better off just helping hand Solar Beaming into the Kingdra, to be honest. Yeah. Kingdra protects, and I think it's pretty easy for my opponent just to maneuver around now. There's not a lot we can do. Yeah, and I mean, we get the Solar Beam into the Kingdra, but at the same time we get rid of that. Like, Politoed's able just to come in, and there's not really much we can do at all. Like, Charizard's pretty useless at this point. Incineroar's putting so much pressure onto us as well. Like, especially the Cresselia. Just shows how good this, like, Rain Core can be. Just how threatening, and it's just that one little move in Rain Dance on the Kingdra that changes everything, especially against the Sun matchup. There's literally nothing we can do. There's no point of like Solar Beaming even, like here. I feel like we just forfeit, and then we can at least fit another match in, because Solar Beam, even though we charge, its power's halved, so there's nothing we can do. We've got nothing to take down that Incineroar either, so it's just pretty helpless. But at least we know Cap is now over the 1800s, so well done to my opponent, and good game there, and just, yeah, just devastatingly strong team. I think Sylveon Crest is going to be our best option. The thing is, going down that route though, that you have to worry about, like, the team, how it's constructed. The Ferrothorn, and then becomes a big issue if the Ferrothorn's in the back, which you kind of imagine it probably is, with the rain support, especially with the Sylveon there. Maybe not, but you would imagine it probably is an option there for my opponent. But let's move on and try and redeem ourselves. Got a 1704 rated Japanese player. What are they playing? So, Tapu Fini, Zapdos, Incineroar, Excadrill, Cresselia, and Salamence. So it's interesting to see the Excadrill without the Tyranitar that it normally is paired with to abuse that Sand Rush ability. We've got the Zapdos again. We know what that's going to be there for. Speed control with the Tailwind, more than likely. Electric type attacks to support members of the team like the Incineroar from water type attackers, and the Salamence as well to a certain extent, because most water type attackers will carry an ice type move. We've got the Cresselia there as well for speed control, and another ground immune Pokemon. We've got 3 ground immunities here. Charizard's not bad in this matchup, as well as Sylveon, really. It's just protecting the Charizard from that Zapdos and utilising as speed control over more than anything else. Like, I want to bring Kartana here, but Kartana really struggles against Zapdos Salamence. Maybe we bring it in the back. I do think... Let's go Charizard, Landorus. Let's bring Cresselia, and then... Do we go Coco? Kartana. Let's go Coco. The only reason I'm really choosing Coco over Kartana here is because it gives us a better switch into something like Zapdos, which Kartana really doesn't offer you. This is going to be tough. And imagine this is probably like Mold Breaker Excadrill rather than the Sand Rush. I mean, it might be Sand Rush to bring against opposing Tyranitar teams. But we do see Cresselia and Excadrill come out from my opponent here. You've got to be a bit careful as well. It could be Scarfed Excadrill. It is Mold Breaker. Should I Mega Evolve and should I just Flamethrower it? We probably don't outspeed it though, that's the thing. Although it's got to feel pressured from the Landorus. Like, the Landorus is putting a lot of pressure on it right now. So I could just double int. I could actually Tailwind here. I think I'm going to Tailwind. Oh, come on Lee, click the buttons. Let's Tailwind. It's just as every risk of my opponent going for a Trick Room here, which wouldn't be ideal, but we'll just U-turn into Cresselia. Excadrill going to withdraw. I'm going to see Salamence come in. So Mega Evolve Charizard. Get the sun up. Will U-turn out with Landorus into the crest. Get some decent damage onto it. And we can bring in, I guess, Coco here. Like, ideally here, Sylveon would have been the perfect thing to have in the back here to bring in right now. And then we could just Hyper Voice and double into the crest with the Hyper Voice Flamethrower, and that would be enough. But Coco's not a bad alternative as well. So we get the Tailwind up. And there's an icy win from the Cresselia. Because of the Tailwind, kind of make it a bit more manageable. So I think let's go Flamethrower into Crest and do we Gigavolt the Salamence? Like, we could totally Gigavolt the Salamence and that would take it out. It's just this risk of the Excadrill coming in here. The Salamence has to feel pretty pressured from the Coco as well. I don't think we go for it just yet. Maybe we just Dazzle. Yeah. Because the Salamence could protect here. And Crest go for another Icy Wind. Yeah, so we are going to see that. And a Flamethrower. I don't expect this to take the Cresselia down. But we'll probably Poké Berry, yeah. But maybe that combination again will take the Crest down. Now we do see another Icy Wind come out. This turn we could go for the Gigavolt into the Salamence. We could double that slot really, just in case the Excadrill does come back in on that slot. So if Coco takes down the Salamence, then the Flamethrower redirects anyway, but if the Salamence, nah, it is staying in. I think we get it with the Gigavolt, especially in electric terrain. I think I fully expect to, depending on how bulky it is. Here we go. Z move. So Coco gonna power up, and let's see. I'm pretty sure we get it, but like I'm not 100%, but I'd say like 95% of me wants to say yeah, we get the Salamence with it. No. Okay. Okay, Salaman's gone for the Tailwind, but we will get it with the Flamethrower, so that's fine. Cresselia probably goes Icy Wind again. Ooh, Psychic into Coco. Okay. That does so much damage. Excadrill gonna come back in now. Right. Chara's not in a great place. How many turns of Sun have we got? Because we've got to start thinking about this. Sun's gonna run out soon. Okay. I'm gonna switch Char out for Cresselia. I'm just gonna protect Coco. I don't really want to switch in Landorus right now because the thing is, like, that Cresselia is just going to start pinging off Icy Winds. It's got no reason not to catch a Landorus switch in here. If I can get my Cress in, and then we can start matching Icy Winds. And we might have to sack Coco. So we get a Rock Slide out from the Excadrill and Icy Wind. Trying to catch that Landorus. We do avoid with Cresselia. Our Tailwind pitters out, and my opponent's got 2 turns, and the Electric Terrain runs out soon as well. What's my opponent potentially got in the back? They could have the Finny, which we kind of want to keep the Coco around for, I guess. So we could potentially Icy Wind, and then bring in Landorus. And even if we end up sacking Landorus here, it means that we've got Charizard to come in, and we can then protect Icy Wind again. And the Sun runs out as well this turn, so it's more important getting there. Oh, we're not going to see an Icy Wind though, which is good for us. We see a helping hand. Groundium. It's going to be into Cresselia, but the Intimidate will help us take this. There's no way this takes us down. No way, little mole man. Cresselia is too much of a tank, but obviously because of the Mold Breaker, it does hit through the Levitate ability. It's a fair effort, mind. It's a fair effort. Okay, so we get the Icy Wind off both targets. Sunlight does fade, and the Electric Terrain disappears from the field. Now, my opponent has got 1 turn of Tailwind left, but Landorus is going to be able to outspeed the Crest now, so we can U-turn in on that slot and get Landorus just out of harm's way and get Charizard in, I think. The Sunlight fading and their Tailwind ending this turn, it's probably a good time to get Char in. I don't know if... Ooh, that's nice damage. It's not great if we see a Rock Slide, but I don't know if we do. I don't know. Or we might do. It would probably make a lot more sense if we did see a Rock Slide, so... But I feel like we take a Rock Slide. -1. Rock Slide! Charizard avoids! Ninja! Crest is going to have its berry procced. So, let's see. Crest going for Icy Wind. And we'll get an Icy Wind off as well. And the Tailwind pitters out. The Excadrill's got to be threatened now. We'll go for... I'm going to switch my Cress out into Landorus. We'll get another Intimidate, and I'm going to go for a Flamethrower into the Cresselia slot to get rid of that. Because Excadrill's -2, we're -1. We'll outspeed the Excadrill with Charizard, sorry. So you'd feel like the Excadrill wants to protect a switch out here, maybe. And the Crest to get another Icy Wind off onto our Charizard. Yeah, there's the protect from the Excadrill. So we'll be able to remove the Cresselia from the field. And then there was 2. So we've got the Earthquake Flamethrower combination now on whatever comes in. And I wonder if it is that Tapu Fini. It is, yeah. But we can Earthquake Solar Beam, and that's going to be enough to clean the field up now for us. Easy peasy. And a nice way to end the episode today. So Earthquake, Solar Beam. The Earthquake should chip the Fini just enough to put it in range of Solar Beam. But yeah, my opponent just forfeits. So very good game to my opponent. We managed that one quite well. Cresselia putting in a lot of work, and we just kind of pivoted around when we could. So yeah, nice way to end the episode, and nice way to finish the week, I guess, guys. So that is going to be it. We're just under the 30-minute mark, really, 26 minutes, but we'll call it a day there. We've not really got enough time to squeeze in another one, and I don't want to turn this episode into a 40-minute marathon. So just want to say thank you so much for tuning in again, guys. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode, and I hope you've enjoyed seeing this team this week. We've not got to feature the Sylveon as much as I probably would have liked to, so we might feature this team on Monday next week, just preemptively before I come back. But as I say, I might just throw something random together and we play it for Monday, and then we'll start with a brand new team on Wednesday after I'm back next week, on the Tuesday morning. So I'm really looking forward to seeing you all. Hopefully I come back nice and sun-kissed and refreshed, and with lots of stories to tell you about California and what happened over there. But I hope you're all well. Have a great weekend, guys. Do leave comments on the video to let me know what your thoughts are on this team, where you'd maybe adapt something if you were to change it, if you were to play it, or if you've got any questions about any of the games or anything to do with the team just in general, just let me know. But I will speak to you all very soon, so take care of yourselves and have a great weekend, and I will see you for ad hoc episode on Monday, and then I'll be back properly on Wednesday. So I'll see you Monday's episode. And I'm probably going to try and make something like Mimi. We'll bring a meme team. Let me know what your thoughts are about the meme team for Monday, and then we'll do that, and then we'll be back with a proper full-fledged team for Wednesday, and get back down to the serious business. That's what it's all about. So guys, thank you as always. Take care of yourselves. Have a great weekend, and I will see you all very soon. So until then, bye bye.